So that's a light brimmed dark ball cap. But the ball cap is a dark blue, it looks like ball cap, blue or gray, with a light tan brim. And yes, that's either a mask or it is a collar underneath that's really high up around his face. I'm not sure if I'm seeing a gun in his hand. I'm certainly not seeing a long gun. But if that's a pistol that's in his hand, it's sort of blurry. It's really hard to make out what's in his hand. But it also looks as though he may have a backpack of some kind on. Like, looks like there's some kind of something slung over either shoulder. It's either that or that's the lining of the light blue denim jacket. And there's that light collar as well. But this is the best image we can get out right now of this active shooter. This is the person that's on the loose right now. So if you're in the Michigan area, certainly if you're in the East Lansing area, watch for those red shoes and that denim jacket. Who knows if he still has it on, but this came from surveillance video that was released just within the last few minutes. He is still at large. Kids are still sheltered in place all over that campus. 5 victims are in the hospital right now, allegedly at the hands of the actions of the person on your screen. And some of those injuries are life-threatening. So we're just going to, as a nation, pray for the healthy recovery of those kids. And in the meantime, I've got Joey, Declan, and Katie, who are safe and huddled in their, dorm right now. Have you seen any recent activity outside of your dorm? Earlier when I spoke with you, it was dissipating somewhat?
Yeah, right now there's only a cop car, but I can also see, I think another confusion with the multiple shooters going around is there's a lot of police officers that just ran outside of the buildings, not completely in uniform. Like right now I can see 5, I'm assuming they're police officers walking down the road with some pretty big guns. So, but there's not too many cops like there were earlier.
So fewer than what we saw. And what about flashing lights? Can you see ambulances or any police vehicles? And again, don't get too close to the window, just if you're from the vantage point you're at right now.
Yeah, we're good right now. We can see one cop with their lights on outdoors. We did watch a group of kids come in and they were getting patted down with their hands up before they could re-enter the building.
Okay, that seems to be the protocol right now, probably all over campus. Anyone who's being released back into a building, we saw it happening earlier on the air. They have to put their hands up. We all saw it before you kids were born. Columbine, one of the most famous and one of the first biggest and most fearful school shootings. But that's now par for the course. Kids put their hands up in the air and they are, a reduced threat in that way. They're frisked and then they can be released back, or they can be, allowed back in the building. So a couple of other things. Kids are supposed to remain sheltered. Don't know how long that's going to be, guys. I'm so sorry to let you know that, but you heard your interim chief say to watch the Twitter feed of the Michigan State University Police Department, because they're going to be the best source of your information, and really don't take it upon yourselves to guess. This is not good guesswork with a guy like this. I like the fact that we have multiple shots too. I am assuming that the images that they've released from the surveillance is as good as it's going to get in terms of getting a look at his face. They would have sent out the best ones possible. But parents, again, are being asked to stay away from campus. If you have kids or loved ones, colleagues, stay away from campus. This is still an active situation. And when it's complicated, and that's a better shot. I'm looking at that shot now, and it looks more like that's a handgun in his right hand. It was blurry before, but certainly that's a lot more clear that perhaps this is the situation at hand, is that he was brandishing a handgun as he moved throughout campus. But can you still hear the helicopters, kids? Are you still hearing that above?
I was a couple seconds ago. Yeah, I can see it right now. Yeah.
You can still hear the helicopters above. Yeah. I can. I was wondering what that was. Okay, it was good to know. It's just a train. So again, there's the description. Short in stature, black male with the red shoes, the dark pants, light denim jacket, ball cap. Notice the dual color in the ball cap. And I'm not sure if I can tell you that's a hoodie. It might be a light ball cap with a hoodie over it, but at first it looked like a dark ball cap with a light bill No matter what, it's a light build ball cap that he's wearing, and he is armed still and dangerous. We haven't had an update on how those kids are doing, the kids who were taken to the hospital. And by the way, I'm saying kids, I don't know that. That could be employees, it could be staff, it could be faculty, I don't know. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.